Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, greatly healthy, and darn sexy people. Woohoo! It's Sunday. We're here again. Take me to church. I think my Baptist preacher is in full form today. So watch out. Today, I want to start out talking about health and some of the basics that the channel has given me. First of all, the channel wants you to know that all health starts in your energy first. If you are fighting yourself in any way with limiting or fearful or negative beliefs or belief systems, your body, just like the universe, gets those messages. So your body, think of your body and your brain as mini universes that whenever you have a feeling or a thought, that electrical impulse that we know are connected to every feeling and every thought, not only shoot out to the universe to be matched, but they shoot within to the universe of your body to match. So that's why, again, love and joy and happiness, however you create that in your lives on a daily basis, is so important for your health. They want you to know also that all illness starts usually, not all the time, but usually 1 to 2 years before the disease presents itself. In some cases, it can be more than that. In some cases, less. But they're saying the majority of health issues start 1 to 2 years earlier than they actually present themselves. And then they took me to the statement on the core beliefs, I am that I am. So let's go back to the basics for just a minute. It's really important how you are defining yourself. Are you defining yourself as sick and out of health in some way? Because remember, anything you state after I am is a direction to your energy to create that. So, oh, wow, I just don't have any energy. You will continue to create less energy. Oh, I am a person with cancer. Okay, so let's talk about that, because on the physical plane, that appears to be the reality. But we know we must define ourselves as health and wellness if and before we want to live in the state of health and wellness. So it's incredibly important for you to remember that you don't create health and wellness by trying to fix sickness. And I know it's challenging on the physical plane when you have to go to doctors and address their concerns and take medicine. But energetically, while you're doing all that, you can define yourself as healthy and well and connect as much love and joy to that statement as is possible for you. So then the universe of your body can respond. Okay, is there anything else? All right, good. We're going to get to go to the callers a little earlier today, and I'm happy about that. So everybody, please have your question clearly ready. And we're going to start with Joyce in Phoenix. Hi, honey, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Wow, perfect show for me. I just had a wonderful ski vacation, just got in last night.
Woohoo!
I know. My body, I was like Superwoman skiing, strong. That was awesome. But it was very cold. Now I have the last 3 days of the trip kind of had some sinus stuff. And I was keeping up with your e-blast, too. I read the one about your runny nose and tears and was working with trying to find what was happening with me. But, even now I still feel like, and I want to say fighting a cold, and you just said anytime you're fighting yourself, so I'm like, oh, boy.
Well,
just
good. You
makes
caught
for the
yourself.
energetic reason, and also I'm pretty 100% sure it isn't COVID, but well, I got you here.
Well, I get a no on COVID, but guys, I'm not a doctor, so I'm reading energy. But Joyce, and I say this lovingly to you after working with you for a while, if you get a hangnail, you want to send your energy to that and wonder what's wrong. I mean, well, I want you to really look at everybody that I know right now has allergies or the sniffles or something going on, but that doesn't mean that it's life-threatening and there's something, quote, wrong with them.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting.
That's your default, baby, and that's what you need to train your brain not to do.
And it's something, because I went years without really, it was in the background. It wasn't strong, but in the last year, it's you're right. And I go to that as a core belief that I think that there's something wrong with me. Like my body's broken and it's going to fail me. I keep saying I am the embodiment of radiant health. I've been using that one. Like I was skiing down the slope. I am a God of me who is a safe, expert skier. I am the embodiment of radiant health. I mean,
good, and you got what you wanted, didn't you?
Yeah, well, almost all of it.
Well, what didn't you get?
Well, the little bit of head thing, cold or whatever it is, allergy, sinus. It was cold out. I mean, it was wind chill of -3 some days. And
yeah. Come on, Joyce. See, that's what I mean, sweetheart.
Okay.
And so all this joy of skiing and everything, you had to replace it then with, now the other shoe's going to drop.
Yeah.
So let's, this 1 through 5. 1, 2. I don't think I have enough energy to do this, is the way it's written, but it's really, I don't think I have enough power to do this. I don't have enough power to create health and wellness and create me as the state of health and wellness. I have to give up my power to this fear of getting sick somehow. And that's how you weaken yourself. You see, you're grieving about you not being able to be the powerful source that goes, okay, well, it was below 0, so I've got a few syphilis, BFD, right?
Yep, and I was doing that, and then there's that other part of me it's deep-rooted, and it's like, well, you might have done it this time, and that kind of thing, like the moment.
Well, then that's, in that moment, you've got to stop yourself and go, no, Joyce, this is BS. This is your old pattern. This is what you don't want. What do I want? I want to know that I'm healthy and joyful, just like I was going down those slopes.
Yeah.
That's how I feel all the time, consistently. And the more you catch yourself, you can see how much better you are in the few months we've been working together, can't you?
Yes. Yeah. No, it was
okay. Just keep going.
Just keep redirecting. Okay.
That's right. Keep redirecting and feeling love around health and wellness. I am health and wellness.
And I keep saying I nurture myself, because when I was younger and I was sick, I had a lot of issues, and I see why this is coming up. My body, I always thought it didn't show up for me. And then I was, when I
That's
did
not
get
true.
something.
No. Wait, I want to stop you so I can teach everybody. That's not true. Your body always shows up for you. So there was a belief. Let's find out when 0 to 5. Oh, hold on. Okay, this started at conception, and it started with your mom. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in.
Men in Black.
Yeah, okay. The bad guys are always coming. That's what you got from your mom.
Yo, she was just like that. Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Well,
wow.
You get to keep telling her story, or you get to start telling yours. That's the only decision you have to make. Now you know where you got it from. You can understand, work with your little Joyce, your little girl Joyce, and ask her if she'll trust you now. That's not a belief that either one of you want anymore, because she wants to be healthy and happy and go out and play without worrying about getting the sniffles too.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right. Wow.
Okay.
I'm glad I got on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet. That was so valuable for everybody. So let's just take that belief that the bad guys are coming, something bad's going to happen, something negative will befall us. With the good comes the bad. Any of mixture or incarnation of that belief, we invoke the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love. I consistently create my good, expect my good, accept my good, receive my good, and so it is. What a good way to start the show. Susan in Niagara Falls, you're on.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, sweetheart.
Yes, one thing I wanted to say, first of all, is you know how I was having a trouble with doing the breathing exercise. And I wanted to let you know that I have an Echo Dot, and I put on meditation music, and I put on a timer for 10 minutes, and I've been doing it every day, and it's been absolutely fantastic. It's the only way that I can really do it without, like you do it in bed. I can't do it that way. But that it works
Whatever
so well
way
for me.
you need to do it, Susan, as long as you do it, that's good.
That's how it's been working for me, and it's been absolutely fantastic. Now, I do have one thing that's going on with me right now. Last week, I got into a little kind of a fender bender type thing. I opened my door, and the wind took my door and put it into another car, and so now the other car, the woman wants me to pay quite a bit of money to have both doors of her car painted to get it fixed. And I'm like,
Well, okay, wait. Did you guys call insurance?
No. We were going to go through.
You're just trying to do it with each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gave me this quote that said that her dealership said that not only does the one door that got a little bit of an inch and a half of my paint on her door.
I got it, Susan. What's your question?
My question is, do I pay her what she is asking, or do I have her see one of my guys to take a look at it to pay her?
You already know the answer to that question. Of course, she's got to go see one of your guys. If you're not going through insurance, I don't get why 2 doors have to be painted when one just needs to be fixed. But also, do you not have insurance, Susan?
I have insurance.
Well, why don't you want to go through it then? That's what it's for.
Well, I just didn't want to have to put it in a report. I mean, it was such a small thing. I mean, it's not even dented. It's just a tiny little bit of paint from my car got under her. You know, it was such a small incident.
But if the insurance doesn't get involved, then she gets to take you for a ride. So
I see.
Yeah. So you take it to your guy and say, look, you know, if you feel like you are comfortable with abiding what your guy says, you know, but this is also kind of an act of God if the wind took it. So I don't know where that comes in.
Yeah, the wind took my,
Okay, but basically anything with a car, because I want to get to what the bottom energetically is. Anything with a car, guys, is usually not wanting to get where you're going. And I get that that's the case with this. So my question is, where is it that she doesn't want to get to? Sheets. Book, give me a song, please. Any song that pops in.
You're the one.
Like You're the One That I Want? That one?
I'm not sure. I just got You're the One.
Okay. Well, you are the one. You are all the one that creates your own life. So that takes us back to I am the God of me. And there's still a little bit in there, Susan, that wants to argue that. A little bit of you that is in resistance to, because you equate all the BS religious stuff that happened to you with the cults and all that stuff when you were little with being God. It's not at all the same thing. And you've got to separate that. Okay? That's what this represents energetically if you want to get to the core of it and heal that.
I'm not sure I quite understand.
There's a little bit of you that is afraid to claim that you are the powerful God of you and that you get everywhere you want to go because you are the God of you and you're directing it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little part of your little girl that's going, oh no, that's not safe. Look at what happened to me when I was a little girl.
Okay.
Okay? All right,
yeah,
sweetheart. What?
Okay. Well, she's willing to go see my guy like at Monday morning at 9:00, but I haven't even made arrangements to, you know,
well, she
have
has
an appointment
to wait
with
for
him
you to do that. But
okay.
you have to do it in a timely way. So, okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, all right. See, you have to want to get where you're going and take the action. Kate in San Francisco, you're on.
Hello, hello.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good. I have a good story before my question.
Oh, goody.
My 2 landlord roommates were sick, and I was taking care of them before we knew it was COVID. And that part was scary, how sick they got. One went to the hospital. Eventually, is how we found out it was COVID, and I did not get it.
Yep.
And it really struck me, and I really was like, oh, the work worked. And my neighbors caught it, and everybody was like, how on earth were you in the room with them and not catch it?
Because you didn't attract it.
I was afraid. I was never afraid.
Yeah. There was nothing in you that was going to attract it.
Yeah.
Good on you, baby. Good on you.
Yeah. But my minute health thing is kind of like your runny nose story that you wrote about in a newsletter, in an email. I have this in my throat every morning, and I'm not sick. I mean, I don't have a cold. So what is it that you're not saying? Yeah, I was thinking communication of.
Yeah, you're right. What is it? What truth is it that you're not stating?
Nothing pops up.
All right, hold on. They're taking me to. Well, we've got a theme going here already. Look at this surprise on our face, guys. I am the power, the love, the joy, and the choice. And my heart is open. So, all
Where
that.
Did I fall out on that one?
Well, you just got scared because everybody else got it and you didn't, and you all of a sudden you went, holy hell, look at how powerful I am. Look at what a creator I am. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah,
that was my question. I want to move that power to all the aspects of my life.
Well, then you have to be, we all have to be joyful and happy and filled with love about being the powerful gods that we are. I've got a post-it on my computer that I'm looking at right now that says, I commit to my bigness.
Ooh.
Yeah. But guys, if we don't say, I am the God of me that is creating whatever it is we want to create, and really own that we literally are the source of that power. We are the creators, and then God and all energy can intervene and create with us. But we have to learn, beyond any doubt, that we are in charge of our own free will. And through our choices, we create the energy to show up for us in the positive, joyful ways filled with divine love that we want. But we have to know we're the ones that create that. And most of the people in my community, like all of you, are pretty damn close to really owning it.
Yeah, I got a glimpse of it. I felt it.
Yeah, well, embrace it, baby.
Yeah.
That's who you really are. That's who we all really are.
Woo,
okay?
I felt that one.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love it. We're getting clearer and clearer. Julie in Indiana, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, baby cake.
I wanted to ask the channel if, due to health issues, if I'm meant to return back to my profession, or if I'm really meant to find a different line of work.
Okay, so you're creating the health issues, the channel says, because you will not acknowledge what you really want to do. You already know. So what do you really want to do? If you were healthy and happy and could make any decision you wanted, what do you really want to do?
I mean, I really liked the profession I was in.
Yes, you really liked it. doesn't mean you want to keep doing it. What do you want? Go to your heart. You see, you're in your head. And guys, I keep telling you, you're never going to hear the highest truth if you go to your mind. Never. Go to your heart. Go to your love place. What feels more fun?
Oh, well, I guess to retire and travel and see the world.
Yeah. So allow yourself to be okay with doing that, Julie.
Oh, I am. I have no problem with that. I mean,
a lot of you is, and the other part of you is going, yeah, but what if? Maybe I could still work a little. Maybe I might need the money, but that's not really what you want. So you see, that's keeping you from committing to what you really want so that you can successfully have what you really want and always have enough to go do all the stuff you want to do.
But wouldn't you need a career to, fund the travel?
There you go. There's your belief right there. So I don't know what your financial reality is. Sit down, go over with your bookkeeper, see how much you have, see how much you need to live per month. Right now it's kind of elusive, the channel's saying. So you really don't know the specifics you're dealing with. And you have to know that before you can really commit to a choice here. And the beginning of everything is making a choice.
Oh, okay.
So really get your whole financial picture in place.
Well, I think I do have it in place. I mean, I'm
they're
aware.
saying you don't. They're saying you don't.
Oh. Okay.
So you are aware, but they want you to put it down in black and white. They literally want you to list all your assets. They want you to list all your monthly bills. Okay? And then you will have a good idea about whether you can give yourself joyful permission to retire and go travel and do some of the stuff you want to do. Or you go, you know what? I could do it if I only work part-time. Maybe that's the solution. But you can't find any of those alternative opportunities until you're clear about where you're at. So that's your first step, okay? That's your first step with everything, guys. If you're working on money, write everything down and get a clear picture of where you're at. Then write all your expenses down and compare the two. Where am I at? Do I need to make more? Do I have more than enough? If I do have more than enough, why the hell am I afraid not to use it and go enjoy the rest of my life by not working if that makes me enjoy my life more? See, for me, I'm an actor. Actors never want to retire. And I can tell you, I don't ever want to retire from my healing work. Now, might I want to slow down a little bit? Maybe. I don't know. Every time I think I want to slow down, I get bored and then I gear up again. See? So, in relationships, you want to create a new relationship? You sit down, you write out everything you want in that significant other. And then you look to see if you're a match to it. It's amazing when you see stuff in black and white. It forces your brain to overtake your mind so that your heart and your brain can work together then in deciding what you really want to do that's going to make you happy. But if you go to your heart, Julie, you feel it and you know it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, baby cakes. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You bet. Miss Heather in Denver, you're on.
Hi.
Hi. What's up?
So I have this weird situation going on where it kind of started in May where I'm just kind of like off food. Like things don't taste good. Like the thought of things make my stomach recoil. And I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Is that the highest question we can ask? Yes. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in.
Tombstone.
Okay. So, Miss Heather, over a month ago, when did this start?
I want to say it started last May, and I noticed it mostly with eggs, that I just didn't want to have anything to do with eggs. And then it's just kind of progressed where it's like I don't want to eat most things. That I'll cook something and put it in front of me, and nothing looks good. Nothing. I'm kind
okay.
of yeah.
So energetically, what all this is about is your fear of death.
Okay.
So did somebody die? What brought immortality into your radar?
Well, I never really thought I was afraid of death because I'm one of those people who probably don't like being human as much as like I wish I could go on kind of thing. So I would have said I was opposite. I guess this coronavirus has obviously popped up since then. After that, my mom she was diagnosed with a bladder tumor. And so this past month we've been doing chemo and radiation.
Okay.
It looks like she'll be fine, but that's a big issue that's come up recently.
And what that did is it stirred in you the want and the desire to stay here. So now you're kind of at odds with yourself. Because before, you really didn't care so much. That's a true statement. It was like, being an embodiment is a lot built up to be a lot more than it is. Oh, wait. Now I'm watching somebody I love and I might lose them. Oh, wait. I think I do want to live more.
Okay.
Okay. So which one do you think you want to choose so that you can integrate your whole self into choosing that?
Well, I really feel that right now a lot has changed. The energy on the planet has changed. It's like
I'm not talking about the energy of the planet. I just want to know about you.
Well, I'm saying that I would like to have a life that's not so based in suffering, and I feel like now is the first time. Well, my life
isn't based in suffering.
Well, mine was hard.
Okay, that's what you have to change. But part of it was hard because you really didn't want to be here, sweetheart. So the signal you're sending out to the universe is, I'm alive, but I'm not sure I want to be. And all the universe can do is match that. And all your body can do is to match that.
Okay.
So you literally have not been nurturing yourself with the food of life in your thoughts, in your feelings, or in the food itself. Do you understand the metaphor?
Yes.
Okay. So I would start getting up every day and going, I am the God of Heather that is joyful and lives a joyful, long, healthy, fabulous life. Isn't that how you want to define yourself?
Yeah.
See, guys, that goes back to some of the health stuff they were talking about at the beginning of the show. Most of us believe that we have to get sick or start deteriorating before we make our transition. That's not true. Unless you believe it's true. It's not true. Now, do we have a lot of proof of that in our world? Sure we do. But we have proof of it in the world because most people believe that. And you know the belief always comes first. So I actually sat down, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, and it said, I want to know all the limiting beliefs I have around health and wellness and living a long life. And the first thing I heard was everybody in your family dies at 88. And when I stopped and looked at all the women, both my grandmothers and my mother passed away between 87 and 89. So I have that belief. That's how long the women in my family live, and I'm a woman in my family. So I can accept that, or I can shift it into a new belief. One of the other ones was, I think that not in any major way, but that you just start kind of going downhill and losing your energy and blah. That's what I watched. That's what was modeled to me. So I go, okay, well, that's not what I want. What I want is to know I'm vital and alive, both physically and mentally and emotionally, until I decide I'm going to leave. And by the way, I have a right to decide that anytime I want, but I decide it. It's not happenstance out there. But as you believe, it will be delivered to you, Heather. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what you have to do, right?
Choosing. While you were talking, I was going, yes, yes, yes.
Good. And we can hear the difference in the vibration of your voice already. I want you to hear that. Okay?
All right.
Okay, go get him, you fiery, sexy thing. You're welcome, sweetheart. Michael in Connecticut, you're on.
Hey, how you doing, Dee? Let me say your Tuesday night training was utterly fascinating. I kept my mouth shut because I was writing so fast.
Well, thank you. He's talking about the channeling webinar. Yeah, it was pretty off the rocks. Oh, boy.
Let me just say that in 50 years of spiritual study, I've never run across anything as pure and cool as that, for what it's worth.
Well, thank you, Michael. That's a great compliment. Thank you.
In fact, I organized my notes, finished them off yesterday. I was going to ask you for a default statement for health. Just a sort of all-inclusive, something that one can say several times a day, even just for the fun of it.
Well, I know you like to make rhymes.
I do.
So you can take it and make it a rhyme. Or what they're giving me right now is, I'm the wealth of my health. I love it. Oh, my God, I love it. I am the wealth of my health. Doesn't that kind of say it all about wealth and health and everything?
And it comes to me in stealth.
Absolutely. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, that's what they gave me, so that's what I'm giving you.
1,000 thanks.
Oh, you bet. I'm going to use that one, too. I like that. I'm the wealth of my house. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to go to Christine in Tulsa. Hi, honey, you're on.
Hello. Yeah, this is
Hi.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yes. Yay. Great. Hello, Dee. I'm so excited. My question is about, life is just getting better and better every day.
You bet it is, baby.
My question is about vision, which of course is about the physical eyes and so much more. And I have decided that I am going to eliminate the cataracts that have formed in my eyes. And I would like the most powerful statement. I can give you mine, but then do you want me to do that?
Well, the channel wants you to do that. What is it?
The God of me is now eliminating the cataracts.
No. Stop right there.
No. Okay.
No. You never create the positive by stating the negative.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes. All right.
So I am the God of me that sees clearly and joyfully right now. Okay. And also, Christine, they're saying, please don't be in fear of getting the cataract surgery. It's like nothing. It's easy.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in fear of it, and I can do that. But how much fun would it be if I could just...
well, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, I'm feeling my power more and more flow through me. And, right.
The channel wants to get to what you haven't wanted to see in the past. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in.
Harry Potter, the first movie.
Okay. So, for want of a better word, you haven't wanted to see the sorcery in the world. You haven't wanted to see the dark side of people, of energy. And so you've kind of, like an animal, an animal has, they're showing me a lizard. It's not a lizard, it's a gecko or something, where they have that flap when they blink their eye, they have that flap that comes down over their eye. That's what they're showing me.
Yeah, I absolutely relate. I got that.
Okay.
I got that deep in my body. Yes.
So you just want to state that you see clearly all the good in the world. Not that you're in fear or not wanting to see the other stuff, because the other stuff is only there because you have a belief that it's there. And what I mean by that, guys, is if you don't have a belief, like our first beautiful caller, if you don't have a belief or a fear of the COVID, then it will not find you. If you do have a belief and a fear of it, the possibilities that it's going to find you become more prevalent, because that's what your attention is on, subconsciously or consciously, right?
I see clearly all the good in the world.
Yeah.
That's my statement.
And they want to state, and in me. I see clearly all the good in the world and in me. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
You bet. Dances, you're on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm pretty fabulous, thank you.
Well,
What's your question, baby?
I have a question along the health line.
Mm-hmm.
I developed Graves' disease in 1992. Of course, it was started just before that.
Okay,
Graves'
you're a little
disease.
muffled, Dances. What disease?
Graves.
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 Yeah, okay.
Which is hatred of yourself because your body attacks itself.
Yep.
And so I developed a ton of allergies. So I am looking for an affirmation because, you know, it's prevalent in my life, but I want it gone. So I've been working on that.
Yeah, but let's stop there again, guys.
I know.
All right. Everybody listen. Your brain thinks in pictures. If you want something gone, your brain sees continually what you want gone. So you keep creating it more because you're focused on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I see that. But
okay. So tell me how you can state it positively what you want.
I know what I have been seeing for the last 5 years is the real me. And I continue to see that and become that.
Nope. Okay, tell me what you want to get rid of.
I want to get rid of, well, number one, the allergies.
Okay.
And number two, heal the damage that has been done to my body because of this.
Okay. So what you want, allergies are misdirected energies. So I am the God of me that is creating me in alignment and clear direction for everything I want through divine love. And that covers it all, Dances. It covers it all. Everything you want, that phrase covers. I can't repeat it, honey. You'll have to listen to the show again. I'm in the channel, and to repeat it, it makes me go back into my head. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Whatever.
No, don't be sorry. No. That's okay, because I will re-listen. And I have one more little thing.
Yeah.
I misplaced my little crystal that is my violet light. Is it still in my house somewhere?
Yes, it is. Look around the floors. And also know that you are the violet light, and you can, you literally can invoke it anytime you want.
Thank you. Okay.
It's nice to have the stone, you know. It's a grounding tool. And you literally are the light that the stone represents. Pretty cool, huh?
I figured that, but I don't know why I just love that little stone.
Well, like the channel said, it's a grounding tool. It makes you feel grounded and more in control of your creation. So does my pendulum. And my pendulum has no power in itself. It's a tool that I use to connect with the channel.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay.
Yes. Just got a brand new pendulum, and I've been doing these show me, over and over again. Show me the yes, show me the no.
Good.
So I'm learning my new pendulum.
That's right. That's what you have to do to get to the place where you really trust your own testing, and then you can expand out from there. Okay? Thank you, baby. You bet.
Thank you.
All right, let me see. All right, we've got time for one more. Paul in Toronto, you're on. Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetie. How can I get into alignment with being the most powerful creator that I can be?
Paul and everybody, know that you already are. Know that you already are. You got to get up every day and say, I am the ultimate powerful creator of me. Because right now you're saying you're not. And so all the energy can give you is more mixed messages around that.
Yeah, I'm doing both. I'm declaring that I am, and also I'm declaring that I'm not. How can I get in alignment with...
Then you're not doing it. You can't have both. That's like a director saying, I want you to move right, but step left. And I go, I don't get that direction. I can't go right and left at the same time. Well, that's what the universe is saying to you. You asked, how can I really know I'm the powerful creator of me? And you know it by declaring yourself the powerful creator of you.
So I'm doing that in the 10 minutes, breathing, and then I do that throughout the day too.
Good. So quit asking. Quit asking how you can get there, and know you already are. You guys, you make it so hard. Don't make it so hard, Paul.
Because in the channeling webinar, which was phenomenal,
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear it again. And you know, people were asking, how do I open up my channeling for this? How do I open up my channeling? And you said the highest question, so you get to the core of it, is how can I get into alignment with being the most powerful creator that I can be?
And I'm answering you. Know that you are. It's like anything else, Paul. You can't say, gosh, I wonder if I'm a writer. I wonder if I'm a writer. I wonder if I can write, and then sit down and joyfully write a fabulous piece. I can't say, God, I don't know I'm an actor. I wonder if I'm an actor. I wonder if I can do this. And then go out and create being a successful actor. Understand that, don't you? You get that principle.
I do. And then what I'm seeing is, what I'm getting as that I'm going to bring this into all the other moments where I wasn't doing it. And that'll bring it, because a lot of times I am, so I'll bring this into the other times too.
Okay,
that'll be my work.
Let me state it this way. All of you already are. You were born yourself as a powerful creator. Whether you believe that or not is what creates your reality of knowing that and living it.
Yeah.
So you've got to train your brain. This is my truth. This is our truth. This is what we believe. This is what we know. And it feels good, and it feels like love, and it sounds like the birdies singing. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. That sounds like my highest statement to work on. Thank you.
Yep. And guys, I want you to play with this stuff. You know, I don't want you to make it so serious. Okay? Let's play with it and have some fun. Okay? All right. Boy, this hour went fast, but we sure got to a lot of people. I like that. All right, say it with me. Say it loud. Say it proud. I love me. Come on. I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.